What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Riot Kickers, coming at you today with week 6 of the MDL. We are taking on Coach Archmite. He is the coach of the Ryukan Legacy. Bro, I swear every time I try to say this, there's different things I want to say. Sometimes I want to say Byakugan. Sometimes I want to say, I forgot the name of that one move from the dude from Mortal Kombat. It sounds like Ryokan. It's like something like Ryokan or something like that. It's like so tempting to want to say that. But anyway, his team is called the Ryukan Legacy. And approximately 6 weeks, wait, was it 6 weeks ago? Might have been 4 weeks ago. I think it was like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was 4 weeks ago. Approximately 4 weeks ago, this guy made a declaration that when I played him in week 6, he was going to cook me on a grill. So, yeah, guys, let's see how well that comment aged. But anyway, his team consists of a lot of fatties. So we have the Zapdos, the Slowking, the Hydrapple, the Cerulege, Terra Captain, Toxicroak, who ironically isn't one of the fatties, Terra Captain Whimsicott, who, I mean, you can make her fat, but naturally she's not fat. You have the Fortress, Lycanroc, so, one of the skinnier ones. We have the Terra Captain Umbreon, thick, Porygon 2, thick, Sandaconda, thick, but in this matchup, I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. So I'm expecting my opponent to bring Zapdos, Cerulege, Toxicroak, Fortress, Umbreon, Lycanroc. So Fortress is his only spinner, kind of has to come. Lycanroc is the primary thing that stops him from just straight up losing to Ogerpon. Umbreon is also one of those things that stops him from just losing to Ogerpon because of foul play shenanigans. Zapdos kind of has to come because of Corviknight, Vaporeon, and I mean, I guess maybe he can hope to get like a freaking hurricane off on me or something on an Ogerpon. But the thing about Zapdos, he doesn't switch into Ogerpon directly. But if I kill something, he could maybe bring Zapdos in, right? Cerulege, kinda also stops him from just losing to. This team is really weak to Ogerpon, so he kind of has to bring like his stuff to not just get beat by it. And then I think Toxicroak is just overall a better Terra Captain in this matchup than the other Terra Captains he has. So just to reiterate, I think he's bringing Zapdos, Cerulege, Fortress, Terra Toxicroak, Lycanroc Dusk, and Terra Umbreon. So to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided that we are going to bring Swag Sire Jr., who is rocking his Black Sludge, unaware for the ability, 248 HP, 8 attack, 252 defense, Impish Nature with Toxic, Earthquake, Recover, Stealth Rock. So if I don't see Umbreon for some reason, we're just going to lead this guy. And there's a reason why, and I'm going to get into that later, but just know, if I don't see Umbreon, we're leading this guy. And even if I do see Umbreon, we still probably going to just lead this guy, because I really want to get these rocks up, because like things like the Cerulege, the Lycanroc, the Toxicroak, they can be sashed. I don't want to deal with the shenanigans. So we set Stealth Rocks so we can at least break sashes. Because we're max defense, even if Lycanroc goes for like it could be a banished psychic fang. We always kill him with Earthquake. Same for Toxicroak. He can hit us. We typically kill him with EQ. Cerulege is the exception to all that. But he shouldn't be able to want like two shots with Poltergeist unless he's like a boosting item or something though. And then we should be able to beat him down with Earthquake, especially if he's weak armor. Because if he's not two-shotting us and he's weak armor, then obviously at minus... Well, actually, no, we're unaware, so we actually ignore the defense drop, which kind of sucks. But regardless, we should be able to two-shot him, unless he's, like, bulky. Like, he has to be, like, bulky. Like, and when I say bulky, I'm talking, like, max out bulk for us not two-shot him. We have Toxic for the one thing we can't hit with EQ, which would be the Zapdos. We can just poison it. We have Recover to stay healthy, on top of having the Black Sludge. And then, like I said, I want to set rocks with this guy. Next on the team roster is, well, I kind of do need a Lycanroc switch in. And then, having a Toxicroak switch in doesn't hurt either. It's the one, the only Iron Giant, the Corviknight, who's rocking his Rocky helmet this week. As, no pun intended. Unnerve with the ability, 248 HP, 8 attack, 252 defense. Impish Nature with Brave Bird, Body Press, U-Turn, and Roost. Roost keeps us healthy. U-Turn lets us pivot. Body Press is so we actually have something to hit Lycanroc with. And outside of Lycanroc, we can pretty much just Brave Bird it. We can literally just Brave Bird everything else. I mean, obviously, not the Zapdos, but why would I ever leave a Corviknight, my Corviknight in front of a Zapdos to begin with. This thing is mainly here to like check those physical attackers that could be really pesky otherwise. So yeah, Toxicroak, Lycanroc, those two. And then Claude is here. Well, for one, I'm not scared of his special attackers. That's why I'm running so much defense to begin with. And then Claude is like my best switch in. Well, yeah, it's the best switch into freaking Zapdos. So yeah. But yeah, that is Corviknight. Next on the team roster, since as y'all can see, Corviknight is not running defog, so we do need a way to remove hazards. I didn't want to defog my own hazards away, so I decided for the first time all season I was going to bring Corviknight and this guy, Reginald the Kamala, who's rocking his expert belt this week. He's an expert fighter, trust me. Comatose for the ability, 252 HP, 252 attack, 4 speed F, Adamant Nature with Rapid Spin, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, and Super Fang. So Super Fang lets us just be, cheeky and chip stuff. So like Fortress could maybe try to switch in on us. We can just Super Fang it. If we're ever in front of the, what's that thing called? The Zapdos, we can also just Super Fang it. Just to be cheeky and maybe force it to have to roost or something, and it can give us a turn to like switch into something. If we Rapid Spin, I know we're faster than Zapdos. I don't think we outspeed, for example, Lycanroc though. Sucker Punch is here because, so if he tries to, okay, so picture the scenario. Let's say he sets rocks with Fortress, right? And I go into Kamala. He would probably be tempted to go to Ceruledge to try to spin block the rocks. If I already have rocks up, Ceruledge comes in, it's going to take 25%. And Sucker Punch with Expert Belt at a bare minimum does 75%. So you guys, we all know math here. 75 plus 25, that's 100. So I'm saying this to say, if Ceruledge dares to show his face in front of me and rocks are up, yeah, buddy, you're dead. And then we have Play Rough so we can hit the Umbreon, and for the most part, it's neutral into everything. Like the most neutral move I could possibly have, because Toxicroak is part fighting, so it doesn't actually resist this. And then I already told y'all that Sucker Punch is for the the Ceruledge. And then Super Fang, if we can be cheesy with it, why not? Next on the team roster, this is the reason why I said if I don't see Umbreon, I'll be very tempted to lead Clodsire. I'm talking about the one, the only, what's the T? Poltegeist, who is rocking his or her, I kind of forgot what gender my Poltegeist is, I'm not going to lie. Leftovers a bit for the item, Cursed Body for the ability, 236 HP, 252 defense, 20 special attack, Modest Nature with Shadow Ball, Baton Pass, Strength Sap, and Nightshade. We're running 236 HP because it gives us exactly 320 HP points, which means we get like 20 recoveries with leftovers potentially. A specific number, I know. This is what I wanted to go for. We're max defense, so we can take these physical hits, pretty well. Outside of Ceruledge, yeah, we can pretty much take a hit from anything else. And we just put the rest of the EVs into special attack. Shadow Ball. So the reason why I said I would just lead Claude if I don't see Umbreon, if Umbreon does not come, Shadow Ball is freer than the McDonald's Wi-Fi. We have Baton Pass, so we can, obviously pivot in and out. Strength Sap for things like what do you call that thing? Like Toxicroak, the Lycanroc. Typically, we should be able to live hits from them. The only physical attacker we're not taking a hit from is a Poltergeist from Ceruledge, but everything else, bro, we can just Strength Sap them. And then if Umbreon does come, we can just start spamming Nightshade because that's just consistent 100 HP damage. Pretty consistent. But yeah, that's, Poltegeist is mainly here to be a spin blocker because my opponent's only way of removing hazards is Rapid Spin. So yeah, that is why Poltegeist is here. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't be. But I really want my rocks to go up and stay up. So yeah, Poltegeist is here. Next on the team roster is the only Terra Captain I'm bringing this week. It's the one, the only Saitama the Pawmot, who is rocking his leftovers this week. Iron Fist for the ability, Terra Electric, 252 attack, 40 defense, 216 speed, so we're speed creeping Zapdos. And we are running, I didn't mention this for Jolly Nature, we're running Double Shot, Close Combat, Mach Punch, and Bulk Up. So the name of the game is if we can chip this team down, well, actually, out of the things he has, the only thing we really need to chip is the Fortress. Like, the moment we can chip Fortress, we can just go into Pawmot, bulk up once, and it's probably just GG's from there, because unless he brings Whimsicott, Pawmot does out. Well, I mean, there is a freaking Lycanroc, but we'll get into that. Unless he brings Whimsicott, Pawmot outspeeds his whole team outside of Lycanroc, who we can just bulk up and kill with a Mach Punch, because Iron Fist at a +1 Iron Fist stab boosted Mach Punch. Yeah, you're just dead, bro. You're just dead. You're super dead. And then everything else, Ceruledge gets sent to its Pokeball by a +1 double shock. It's, you know, especially if it's Terra Electric boosted. Like, bro, you're going to your Pokeball. Same for the Toxic Croak. It really depends on what Umbreon's Terra is, because if it doesn't have a Terra that's resistant, or yeah, actually it's straight up like that. If you don't resist me, we're probably gonna knock you out. We might have to chip it a little bit, depending on like I'm gonna at least test to see if it's like defensive or not. If it's defensive, we might need to chip it a little bit. But if it's not, well, yeah, we're gonna just knock him out. Fortress, like I already told you, needs to be chipped, because Fortress does have pretty high defense. And then the Zapdos, it kind of depends. If he's an offensive Zapdos, we one-shot him. If he's defensive, we have to chip him a little. Well, let me rephrase that. If he's defensive, as long as the rocks are up and he's not boots, it will chip him in range of a stab double shock. But the biggest thing is we do need to bulk up. If we bulk up once, it's probably game over, if I'm being honest. The only thing that could stop this would be like if he brings Whimsicott. Well, actually, no. Whimsicott does not appreciate taking a +1 double shock. It's really that freaking the Hydrapple. I absolutely do not see Hydrapple coming. So if he brings it, okay, that's the one thing that could probably take a couple of hits from us. But outside of that, we literally more or less one-shot everything on this team. Yeah, that's Pawmot. Hopefully he gets to do his thing this week. Next on the team roster, last but not least, it's the woman of the hour herself. It's the one, the only, Pebbles, the Ogerpon Hearthflame, who is rocking her... I mean, can you guys guess what she's rocking? The Hearthflame mask, of course. Mold Breaker for the ability. 156 attack, 100 defense, 252 speed, Jolly Nature with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Stomping Tantrum, and Swords Dance. So, Toxic Croak, kinda, I mean, he doesn't have to be dry skinned, but it would probably benefit him to be dry skinned, because his team doesn't really switch into Vaporeon the best, but he doesn't know not bring a Vaporeon though. And because of dry skin, if I remember correctly, you're technically like, fire is basically super effective, even though it's not. But I'm saying this to say, we just knock him out with the Ivy Cudgel. We have the defense investment, so we can never... The only way we die to an Accelerock is if he's Bandit. He could be Life Orb, and we still live an Accelerock from Lycanroc, and we just get all our HP back from with the Horn Leech. We just kill him. Stomping Tantrum gives us a way to hit the Ceruledge. And as long as we can Swords Dance, okay, freaking... What's that thing called? Zapdos, Fortress, Umbreon, okay. You want the smoke? Because I'll deliver it. But yeah, that's the team. Not really much more needs to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Archmite. Hopefully you get to cook me on that grill, buddy. But yeah, hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with Archmite, also known as Samuel. His team is the Fortress. So he has Fortress, Whimsicott. So no Lycanroc, thank goodness. Toxic Croak. He brought his Slowking. We've already picked the team. I just had to wait to see what his Terra types were. Let's see. So he is Terra Poison Wimmy and Terra Fighting Croak. Great. Good stuff. Alright, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Okay. So, since there's no Umbreon, we're going to set Rocks turn 1. Who's this? Whimsicott? We're just going to go for Stealth Rock. We're just gonna go for Stealth Rock. I'm going to assume that he can't really touch me with anything. So yeah, we're gonna just go for a Stealth Rock. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Stun Spore. Can we get these rocks up? Yep. So if he's stun sporing, then let me see, what else could he go for? I'm gonna just go into this guy now, because maybe he tries to attack us. Maybe he tries to attack us. Or maybe he tries to go for an encore. Oh, okay. We can just leech seed these away. Or what I'm actually going to do is, he just goes into Cerulege here, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back out into Clodsire, actually. Let's see what he goes for. U-turn, which does nothing. He could go into Fortress, maybe? Or maybe Slowking? Rusty Spoons. Who the heck is this? Yeah, this guy. So we're gonna go into... So he's Boots. Okay. So we're gonna go... So this is like the most obvious play in the world, but we're gonna go into this guy. Because there's no Umbreon here, so that means there's... Basically, there's no switch-ins to this. Like, there's no Shadow Ball switch-in. There's none in sight. He gets his rocks up. That's cool. That is fine. That is fine. We're just gonna go for a Shadow Ball. It's, like, ridiculously free. He can Volt Switch out, but, I mean... Alright, he's gonna probably Volt Switch here. Or T-Wave, that also works. But it's all good, because I'm gonna go into... Do we just Baton Pass here? I think so. So who's coming out? Error 72? Yeah, we just Baton Pass. Because why not? So we know the thing is, you know, Boots. So he has Stun Spore, Leech Seed, U-Turn. What the heck is the last move then? Is it Terra Blast? I mean... Thing is, I don't want to get Stun Spored. So, I think we go into you and just fire off a... Do we fire off a Brave Bird, or do we just go for a, I mean... Actually, no, let's just U-turn. Let's just U-turn. Let's just U-turn. What is up with him in this Stun Spore, bro? I wonder what the last move on this thing is. Of course. So if I would've went for a Brave Bird, this thing would've just died. Actually, let's just go for a Brave Bird anyway. If Zapdos comes in... Bro, this better... Bro, we don't get paralyzed, this thing is dead. If we don't get paralyzed, this thing is dead. This thing is super freaking dead. Get out of... Wait, what? You're that bulky, dude? Okay, that's nice to know. Well, I guess it makes sense. So now we're gonna go into... We're just gonna U-turn out. Oh, maybe we should have roosted this turn. Maybe we should have roosted. Maybe we should have roosted, but it's all good. It is all good. Sicko Modern. Who is this? Oh, this guy. So we're gonna U-turn too. So this is what we're going to do. We're going... Bro, half the team is paralyzed. It's kind of crazy. Especially considering they can literally just... Okay. I'm going to attempt a rapid spin. I mean, I'm pretty sure he just goes into Cerulege, but if Cerulege comes in... If Cerulege comes in... As long as it's not Boots... What? Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Thing is, I'm okay with him. This is kind of tricky. Why are we still weak armor, dude? Okay, because he could roost here, but I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. What's the smartest thing for us to do? I feel like the smartest thing for us to do is... Actually, let's go for a... Because what is the switch into Pawmot? There kind of isn't one, right? So I think we go for a Super Fang in case he roosts. Oh, we're just faster than him. Okay. So we're gonna go for another one. Cause it looks like his... Who's about to come in? Error 22. I think we just... So what is your move? I think we just... Rapid spin? I don't think we outspeed this thing though. Okay, so I could have actually went into... So first of all, when that thing comes back in on webs, it probably dies. Not webs, but rocks. Rusty Spoon. Who is this? This guy. I cannot let him spin these rocks away, so we're gonna go into this guy. I am not gonna let you spin those rocks away. Absolutely not. Wimby is dead on arrival. Now, maybe I could have just went into my guy, but it's kind of late for that. I think we just go for a Shadow Ball though, because Whimsicott is dead the next time it comes in on these rocks. I'm kind of impressed it lived that Shadow, not the Shadow Ball, but the Brave Bird. Now to be fair, Kamala is also dead the next time it comes in, so, you know, it really just depends. Oh, he wants to super stack me. Okay. Of course that happens. You know what? In case he tries to do that again, let's just go into our guy. Because you have rock, stealth rock. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming he has rapid spin as well. So we're going to just bulk up here. We're just going to bulk up here. If he has EQ, he has EQ, but I'm pretty sure he has rapid spin as one of his moves. Which... Let's just bulk up. Let's bulk up. Let us bulk up. If he rapid spins, fine. If he rapid spins, then fine. But he has... So now we just go for a double shot. Who's coming in on this? Who is coming in on this? Error 72, that's Whimsicott, right? Because on the bright side, since this thing is dead, we don't have to worry about a stun spore. So Pawmot is going to claim the first kill of the game. He's going to claim the first kill of the game. Whimsicott is about to go down. I'm actually pretty glad we didn't try to bulk up again because, well, I'm pretty sure it's faster than us, so that would have been very unfortunate. So that's one for Pawmot, one for Pawmot. One for Pawmot, and now, what's crazy, Ogerpon outspeeds his whole team now, so we're actually sitting kind of good. Komala is dead on arrival, I have to acknowledge that, it's gonna kind of suck, but hey. We kind of needed to run that expert belt in case the thing ever did actually come in front of us. And it's not like Komala outspeeds anything left on this team anyway. So yeah. Let's see. What comes out next? What comes out next? Because as long as there's like no funny focus sashes, we should. Who's this? Who's it? Okay, it's this guy. He's probably weak armor, right? He's probably weak armor, right? What should we do here? I think we just go for the... I think we go for the... Do we just go for the... Like, you're definitely focus sash, right? There's no way you send this thing in front of me, you're not focus sashed. Okay. So what do we do here? I say... we just go for the... double shot. Break his sash. We're gonna break his sash. Oh! He wasn't even sashed. Okay. You tried to scare me out. You tried to scare me out. No sir. No sir. No sir. You ain't scaring me out, buddy. You're not scaring me out, buddy. Alright. Who's next? Who's next? I'm pretty sure, bro, I swear I think this might actually be a 6-0. Hold up. It really depends. Like, if Slowking is Wakan Berry, cool. If Toxic Croak is... Here's the thing, you don't really get anything to, like, one-shot me, do you? And you're Terra fighting. And we're +1 defense, so we shouldn't get one-shotted by anything. He could be sashed. He could be, maybe he's Life Orb. Well, I'd hope he's not. I hope he's not sashed. He could also be scarfed. Man, we're a Pawmot. That's the luckiest crap, but hey. Third body in a row. Third body in a row for Pawmot. That's 3 bodies for the good old Pawmot. Bro, I'm telling you, this is looking like a Pawmot 6-0 because what is taking a hit from me? You guys tell me what's taking a hit from me. This is a Pawmot 6-0 in the making. If I ever seen one, come on. Come on. What's next? What's next? What's next? Because here's the thing. Now, he has nothing that really wants to take a hit from Ogerpon. Like, if I can get Ogerpon in front of something and just set up, bro, it's game. It is absolutely game. And from here, we should be able to one-shot Mr. Rusty Spoons. Like, this should be the cleanest. Like, this should be a kill. This should be a kill. This should be a kill. Unless, I mean, actually, I don't remember. I don't know if it's actually in range, because this thing is bulky as crap, but it's really close. Never mind, you're dead. That's 4 for Pawmot. Come on, Pawmot. That's my Pawmot. That's my Pawmot. That is my Pawmot. Come on, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I think my opponent's a really cool dude. I really do. I genuinely do. But I kid you not, there was a time this season where bro said when I play him, he's going to cook me on a... He said something to the effect of he's going to cook me on a grill. And, you know, from my perspective, Pawmot is roasting you right now, buddy. I think even if you're Ryukan Berry, this absolutely one-shots you. Bro, there's absolutely no way you live this. There's no universe where you live this. I don't care what no one says. You could be the bulkiest slow king in the world. Get out of here, bro. It's a Pawmot 6-0. I'm gonna go ahead and put 6 right here because, bro, there's no way we don't one-shot the, there's no way we don't one-shot, whatchamacallit, bro. There's no way we don't one-shot him, bro. There's no way we don't one-shot him, bro. There's no way we don't one-shot him, bro. Bro, come on. Come on, Zapdos. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's GG, Zapdos. And what's crazy? I really thought that thing might be Scarf. Ooh, actually, we might not. Well, I mean, we might not one-shot him, but at the same time, we have an Ogerpon, bro. We have an Ogerpon. We have an Ogerpon. Even if we don't one-shot him, we have an Ogerpon, bro. We have a freaking Ogerpon, but we might still one-shot him because I think he's offensive as crap. That's 6-0 for Pawmot. GG's to my opponent, Archmite. Bro, I'm just saying, you said you was gonna cook me on a grill, so I couldn't let that happen, my friend. But hey, GG's. Thank you for tuning in. Give it down, sorry. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.